You know, if there's one thing that I've noticed about the last few videos I've made is that they've always been a bit negative or talking about things negative or whatever, whether it be Katie leaving the internet or just the King to Ka replacement. And I don't want to be like that. I don't like making these type of videos. So that so that's why in this video I'm going to be changing it up. I will be talking about will Tormenta Rampaging Run be a good roller coaster when it opens at Six Flags Over Texas, hopefully this year, but it could very well open next year because of the construction, or at the rate of construction anyway. But I don't know. I am pretty confident it will open this year because they've already built the giant 300-foot lift hill and drop. Now the two problems people have with this ride is that one, it's a dive coaster, and two, they're worried about the quote unquote B&M rattle with it. And for the first one, about it being a dive coaster, I'm not too surprised, and honestly, I'm not really complaining. I mean, it's a giga coaster after all. I mean, yeah, I know dive coasters don't really have the best reputation, especially nowadays with the new restraints and everything. But I mean, I think one thing people need to realize, especially coaster enthusiasts, we're starting to run out of room for traditional giga coasters. And I mean traditional giga coasters as like the giant hills that go out for a very long time. Think Millennium Force or Fury 325. We're starting to run out of room for those, so that's why, and just like Coast Tunes explained in his video about giga coasters a few years ago, I think we're going to start seeing more untraditional gigas. Think like Red Force or now Tormenta. And honestly, I'm not complaining. I mean, any roller coaster over 300 feet could be awesome. Like, imagine a Gerstlauer coaster over 300 feet, like a Beyond Vertical Drop. Like, think about that one coaster, I think in Utah, that's like over 200 feet that has a Beyond Vertical Drop. Like, ooh, that'd be good. I think it's called like Lagoon or something. But like something like that would be cool. Or like a Vekoma Tilt 300-foot like coaster, that would also be really cool. I don't really mind any roller coaster over 300 feet as long as it's a really good ride. I mean, any roller coaster over 300 feet, I think will just be cool no matter what. And I think I would like to see more non-traditional giga coasters. And for the next one, the B&M Rattle. So for anyone that isn't familiar, the B&M Rattle is considered something that has made these roller coasters really uncomfortable. The reason it's called that is because the roller coaster manufacturer for Tormenta is Bolliger and Mabiard, or B&M, or I guess Bolliger and Mabiard. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know how to say it. I've seen so many people say it many different ways, but their roller coasters nowadays have had this bouncy experience where it makes the ride really uncomfortable, and that has put a lot of people into question of will this ride be good. And it's honestly kind of sad we've gotten to the point now where B&M coasters are having to be put into question if they're going to be good every single time one opens. But as a lot of people have pointed out, and I think people should realize here too, is that this is the first B&M coaster in a really long time to use the larger track, because every coaster that has had this B&M rattle is the smaller track. I forget what it's called. I think it's like smaller gauge track, I think. Um, but we haven't seen any B&M roller coaster with this larger track in a really, really long time. And the coasters that have this larger track are always smooth. So unless it's the wheels or something else, this could very well be the first smooth B&M coaster in a good while, and I wouldn't mind a smooth B&M coaster, a new one anyway. Now, I haven't ridden a B&M coaster yet. I haven't really made the trip out to many theme parks because it's a very expensive trip every time I want to go, but there are some close by, kind of in a few states. Um, and another thing that people have pointed out are the restraints. Yeah, I won't lie. I've heard the B&M vest restraints are really, really uncomfortable, but I've ridden a roller coaster with vest restraints, as they're called anyway, and they're fine. Like, I don't feel any pain with them. They feel fine as they are. Now, yes, this would be cool with the old over-the-shoulder restraints, like on Valraven, I think. You know that, or not Valraven. Shikra, I think, and Griffin, I think, are some coasters that have the old restraints. Um, Again, I don't really look too much into B&M dive coasters because, again, they don't really interest me as much. But this one's an exception because I think this ride is really cool. Um, And those are really the only main complaints. I really got to give props to B&M for making a compact Giga Coaster that's respectful, you know. I think it's better than Lava Bora, the ride that was originally there. I mean, yes, bobsled roller coasters are pretty rare, and this was the last one made by Intamin, but like it's still a Giga Coaster. Now, if you disagree and you think the ride is not going to be good or something like that, then again, that's fine. We all have our own opinions. No roller coaster is objectively good or bad. Like Steel Vengeance is considered a really good roller coaster, but there's definitely some people out there that do not like it. And yeah, again, at the end of the day, we all have our own opinions, and I think we should respect each other for that. But anyways, with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, whatever that might be.